That's close to New Iberia. And so when when we had to make a stop after we got on the bus and we rode all that day till that evening, and then they changed buses with us, and I was just so scared that we wasn't gonna make it to New Iberia, but we did. We made it that night about 10 o'clock, I guess, that night, and my niece was there to pick us up. So we all went and we all got in. My daughter Dinah had got a trailer already, and we all got in her trailer. Oh, the trailer was packed. And the next day, we went to the place and we asked the people to please give us a place to live. We don't have nowhere. We all in the trailer with my daughter. So the next day, the children came running, Grandma, come on, Grandma. They're giving us a trailer, come on, Grandma. And they gave me the first trailer. Oh, I was so grateful, I didn't know what to do. Beautiful trailer with everything in there, everything. And the people were so nice to us. They brought us food, Thanksgiving baskets, turkey, everything. In the trailer, they had everything in that you to use. They even gave you bed clothes and to put on the beds that they had there for us. And we stayed there in New Iberia. Well, I stayed about I'd say about 2 years we stayed there. Now we're back home in New Orleans now, and I have a beautiful home. When I first got back, my mama, she got sick. She grieved herself so much, and she got sick, and she died. And because I kept telling her, I said, we're gonna be together in a while, but she just couldn't wait, and she died. And we moved back, and Reverend Zebedee Bridges, our pastor of our church, Asia Baptist Church, he told us, he said, we will always have a house for you and your mama to come to. And we all came down, and Reverend Bridges gave us this house to live in. And we stayed in here till they built these apartments. And oh, I'm so grateful to be in these apartments. I don't know what to do. But everything is fine now. I've been very, very sick, but I'm doing quite well right now. But I've made a birthday in here, and my sisters gave me a party, and they just take care of me like I don't know what. I'm the oldest now. My other siblings, my other sisters and brothers, they're dead, but I'm the oldest. They have about 6 more of us. My mama had 9 girls and 3 boys. 2 babies died when they were smaller, so she had 14 children. And we all living here in New Orleans, Louisiana, and we're grateful.
All right, ready when you are.
Hi, this is Dolores again. Like I said, I'm 75 years old. I'm born August 18, 1935. I have 6 kids. I had 6 kids, 19 grandchildren, and 8 great-grandchildren. And I go to Asia Baptist Church. I've been in that church since I was a child, over 70 years, I guess. I've been in Asia Baptist Church. Reverend Zebedee Bridges was our pastor. And after Reverend Bridges retired, he was a good pastor. And I grew up under him in the church. And Reverend Thibodeau, he took it over. He's younger. And he took it over, and he's very, very nice. His wife is so nice to me. I call his wife my sister. Her name Yolanda. And I calls her my sister. She's a little youngster. She get around. She's so beautiful. She get around real good. She had 2 girls. Reverend Thibodeau had 2 girls. And my pastor, he went and he had a picture taken with President Obama right here. President Obama was down here, and he had a picture taken with him. And I love my pastor, and I love President Obama so very, very much. That is one president that I really, really love. He do so much for you. But the people just won't leave him alone. They just, I don't understand them. I don't understand them.
They're haters.
Huh?
They're haters.
Well, I don't use that word too much, but I don't like the way they treat him. I really don't. But he's such a strong fella, and he's such a smart fella. I love him very, very much. And I always say at the end of my prayer, God bless President Obama and his family. I always keep him in my prayer. And my sisters, well, I'm kind of under the weather right now, but my sisters take care of me so well. I have a niece, her name Valerie. She takes care of me every day she comes. She do everything for me. When she was working, when she get off of work, she brings me to my hospital appointments, and she do everything for me. She get all my bills to get whatever I have to pay. My bills, she get them together and everything. And I have my sister Gloria, she sits up with me in the evening. She says she come to mind me. I laugh at her. But she's nice, she's so very nice to me. And then my sister Sandra, she's the one, she come and clean up the house, she say. But I don't have no traffic in here too much, so it's nothing too much, but she comes and she clean up, freshen up and everything. They are so good to me that I just can't say. And my sister Cynthia, she buys me everything, anything I think I want, she'll get it for me if she can. She bought me this living room set I have in here after the storm and everything. And I love my sisters very, very much.
Jeanette.
And my sister Jeanette, well, she comes, she's kind of crippled like me, she and her husband. And she comes, I go to church about 7 o'clock in the morning. They pick me up and bring me to church. I don't live too far from church. That's the good part about it. God put me right by my church where I could look. If I don't have nobody to come when I get dressed, I just get on my breezeway and holler at one of the members, come get me. Because the doctor don't want me to walk by myself. And they'll come and get me. So Jeanette, she comes every morning when we're at church. We have prayer service before church starts. And she be there every morning to see that I'm well, taken care of, to see if I've dressed myself real well and everything. And she's so nice to me. That's my sisters. And I love them dearly. And my children. Oh, my children, they are such wonderful children. I just can't say my grandchildren. And my nephew Alton, who's taping this segment.
I'm your first grandchild.
That's my first grandchild, my oldest grandchild. And I love him dearly. He's the one pick us up when the storm came and brought us all the way to Texas and everything. He was in Texas and he came back down here to get us and everything. And I love him dearly, and he's down here now, and I'm so grateful. So I think that's it now.
Angels in heaven have smiled down on me. Oh, I feel so blessed today. No one but God could have sent you this way. Oh, I feel so blessed today. No one but God could have sent you this way. I once believed only a fool would fall in love. Well, if that's true, then I'm that fool I was thinking of. I'm so glad this feeling came over me. Now I'm standing here beside you, where I always want to be. Oh, I feel so blessed today. No one but God could have sent you this way. Oh, I feel so blessed today. No one but God could have sent you this way. I have never experienced a miracle at all in any way, but I'm witnessing a miracle right in here today. See, I'm getting an angel that makes me feel like a king. Lord knows, Lord, you've given me everything. Oh, I feel so blessed today. No one but God could have sent you this way. No one but God.
Amen.